Well, good morning, good evening, good afternoon to all of you wonderful members of the New Galaxy Gamers community. Welcome to all of our new subscribers, and welcome back to everybody that has subscribed and has been with us for a little while. Sorry about that. I hope you're all doing well on this wonderful planet called Earth, and I hope you are having a wonderful start to your week. As you might be able to tell, we are out and about. We are collecting resources, and we had started doing that, and I kind of forgot to actually put the the correct game scene in my recording software. How foolish of me, right? So we are out collecting resources on this wonderful day, and more berries, cool. And building our way home, our road back to the house. As you can see, we have a little bit of a stone quarry going on here. We have a bit of a road started. Just keep on going with that. So I hope you're all doing good. Hope you're all having a wonderful and exciting week. Start to your work or school week, whichever the case may be. I am having a wonderful day myself. Of course, at the time I am recording, I am actually recording on a Sunday. And I'm always happy to hang out with you guys. By the time you guys see this, it'll be Monday, so I'll be still hanging out with you, technically. In the video, anyway. I'll just be at work. I'll just be doing my work. As will most of you. Some of you will be at school. I did actually have somebody message me and told me that their son liked to watch the videos. Of course, he was watching it from school. And they were a little worried that he might not be paying attention to his classwork at school. So they asked me if I could say something about that. And yeah, I will. I'm not going to discourage anybody from not watching the videos. But if you are in school, please make sure you pay attention to your teachers and get your schoolwork done each day. There'll be plenty of time outside of school to watch the videos as well, so they're not going anywhere. I don't want you getting in trouble at school. But I think it's cool you're enjoying the videos, so please, by all means, make sure you're getting your schoolwork done and whatnot. But I am glad you're enjoying the videos. For confidentiality reasons, I am not going to say who asked me that, sent me that message. It wouldn't be appropriate, but yeah, I do want to see everybody succeed, regardless of your age, and school is a very school is very important, and you should be really should be paying attention to your classwork, and making sure you get your homework done and all that. Trust me when I say it will benefit you in the long run. You may not think it now, but yeah, it will benefit you. Okay, let's put our... actually, let's take this tree down too. This is how we would have constructed roads back in the medieval day. They would have chopped the trees down. That would have been a resource for them. They would have picked up the stone. That would have also been a resource. Get back here. So I won't be, for obvious reasons, I will not say who messaged me for that. But I hope that does help you guys. And thank you for enjoying the channel. I do invite you to continue enjoying the new Galaxy Gamers content. And please do have a successful year in school too. Alright, so that being said, I think I've taken care of that. Hopefully that'll be enough to help those wonderful parents out. I gotta admit, I was kind of surprised when I saw the message, but it was like, okay, cool. Cool that they like that we're watching the channel and we're enjoying it, but not cool that apparently it was affecting their children's schoolwork. Thought I saw a mushroom over here. I did. Alright, let me grab some salad. So, yeah, hope you guys are, like I said, doing well. Today may be more of a resources gathering day and, you know, building some more of our resource infrastructure up. But, you know, that was also part of having a civilization back in ancient times. Still is today, you know, if you stop and you think about it. You're still, you know, gathering resources and building infrastructure and maintaining that infrastructure. Okay, let's go up and bring this road back down. Oh, almost did myself in there. Would not have been good. That is a problem here. So as we build our road, we'll continue on. So what I was saying when I noticed that the scene was actually in the game when I was recording was it looks like other content creators are beginning to notice some of the things that I was noticing about City Skylines 2. And to the point where Paradox, the publisher that sells the game sells the City Skylines game. Paradox is the parent company that, of course, owns Colossal Order, which is the actual developer of City Skylines. And anyway, Paradox came out and apologized for the issues with City Skylines and vowed to do better. Time will tell whether or not that, will be acceptable to fans of City Skylines and whatnot. But it's also very telling, in my view, that Colossal Order, felt they had, or Paradox rather, felt that they had to felt like that they had to come out and make a statement on okay. Felt like they had to come out and make a statement on the whole issue with the problems that City Skylines 2 has. As I had said in a previous video, some of those issues are not necessarily caused by the development of City Skylines 2 as much as they are probably just issues with Unity. And Unity is known for having issues. So some of that's not necessarily a Paradox thing as much as it might be a Unity thing. But nevertheless, Paradox found that it was important for them to come out and say something about it. And I get why they did, right? They did kind of have to we're gonna have to make okay. Whatever. they did kind of have to come out and, you know, make a statement. But the fact that Paradox did that, in my view, kind of tells me that Paradox realized that they made some mistakes. One of which was rushing Colossal Order to get City Skylines 2 out. So I'm not saying that that is the case, but it did feel like it to a lot of people, and I honestly wouldn't be surprised if it did play into it. So my decision to hold off on City Skylines, or at least to delay City Skylines 2 coming to the channel, it appears to be justified. But it will be coming to the channel. I'm just gonna wait a little while longer to make sure that it's legit. Let's make up the small stone here real quick. I'll have to go and see if I got some ingot over in the storage shed. So there is that update for you. Website will be online very soon. I got very busy catching up on work, so I haven't been working on it as much as I'd like to have, but that is coming. Hopefully within the next few days. We'll get all of our stone made. Okay, we got all that. Timber. Might as well get that done. Now, do I actually have any X? All right, before we go and make more, let's run over here real quick and see if we got any ingot over here. Please tell me we do. Let's see, where would I put it? Not there, it's clay. No. Metal parts, sticks. Not there. No shovels. Okay. No ingot. Huh. Okay. Well, that's a problem then. That means we need to go grab ourselves some ingot. But let's dump off the stone first. Okay, we're full there. See if I can remember where our mine over here is. Over here somewhere. Question, my friends, is where? Okay, so there's that route there. It probably means... Probably means... that it's over here somewhere. Oh, this is wonderful. I have managed to lose our mine. I know it's over here somewhere. Am I really that daft that I lost our mine? Oh, I found it. Ow. Let's make sure we're actually getting some ore out of this, shall we? Yes, we are. Okay. That's what I like to see. Now, I haven't actually seen an update for Medieval Engineers in a while either. So, I don't know what's going on there. So, yeah, it's nice. So I am kind of hoping that, you know, there are updates coming for medieval engineers. I personally think they'd be crazy not to redevelop it, and maybe they're going to. Maybe once they get V-Rage, the next V-Rage up and going, maybe that's when they restart or redo medieval engineers. Because I happen to think that they will probably come out with a new version of it. It'd be as a friend of mine would say, they'd be out of their cotton picking minds if they didn't. But I think a lot of it with medieval engineers was they probably weren't actually getting the hype with it that they thought they were going to get. And I get it, you know. If there's not enough hype for a game, a company's not going to want to continue its development because it's not going to make them money. Ah, crap baskets. Okay. Straight northeast. We gotta get home. It's getting dark. Oh no. Spent all day messing around. Not to worry, home is right here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get some copper and get going here. Had to grab a drink while that was doing its thing. So anyway, I'm not really all that surprised. I think if Merrick had allowed it to continue, the development to continue on a little bit longer, it probably would have picked up as they flushed things out. But it is what it is. I still like Medieval Engineers. I still think it's a good game. And who knows, maybe once they get the next version of V-Rage up and going, once they get the next version of V-Rage done, they might actually revisit Medieval Engineers as well. One could, technically say that Space Engineers and Medieval Engineers, the current versions anyway, are more of a trial and error for them. Space Engineers just happen to, pick up more hype than Medieval Engineers did. And that does happen from time to time. Okay. All right. We can come over here. Make ourselves some more plows. Make some axes. We'll make sure we have everything we need, right? We are going to have to find another copper mine, though. There we go. Do this so we can get daylight, so we can go finish our road back here in the stone quarry. Da-da-dee-dee-da. This is how we sleep. Okay. Now, Make up some salads. That way, while we're out, we'll be okay. Salad is actually good for you, believe it or not. At least that's what they say. I don't know if it is. Actually, I do know it is. Alright, so we'll get the salads made and we shall go and finish up our road to our coal mine, or stone quarry rather. There we go. Alright, so now there's that. Let's... So now go over and get ourselves sorted out at our lovely, lovely, jubbly stone quarry. We shall take just a short bit of a walk over to our lovely stone quarry. It's a lovely, beautiful morning. I am actually being funny. You know, to be honest with you, I was thinking about it last night, and I says to myself, you know, I really wouldn't have minded living in this time period, in the medieval time period, in a way. In some ways, I probably wouldn't have minded living in ancient times either. Just because I like history. Okay, so here's our road. If we follow the road. Well, they did tell me to follow the yellow brick road. Hey, berries. Berries, berries. So yeah, I wouldn't mind living in ancient times or medieval times, to be honest. You wouldn't have all the amenities that we have today, but it oh, I'm glad I did not do that. I still think it would have been really cool. Okay, well, I'll take that out. That's fine. I still think it would have been really cool, just from a historical standpoint. I think I could learn. I think I'd have learned a lot. I had an older gentleman a few years ago tell me we would talk all the time. He was up in his probably his 60s or whatever, and he'd tell me that he thought he belonged in a different time period, different era. We were watching a movie. I think it was Gettysburg, and he kept trying to tell me he thought he was there, and I know that there are people that I know that there are people that do believe that they lived in a different time period. They believe in reincarnation and all that. I don't, but I think in his case, I think he probably just for some people, they what's the word I'm looking for? They tend to I'm trying to think of the word. Oh, they tend to identify with things. And some people tend to identify, I've noticed this over the years, some people tend to identify with an era that's come and gone. And, they tend to identify more with that era than the current era. I don't know. I don't necessarily think there's anything wrong with that, but as long as they know that they're not really in that era anymore. But it is what it is. So yeah, But anyway, he was a good person. It's fun. I always enjoyed talking to him. He passed away a few years ago, so. One of the things that I always tell people is, I may not always agree with you on something, but I'm always willing to listen to what you have to say, because you never know. There's always that chance that something somebody will tell you or will say will actually make some sense. And, so I like hearing what people have to say. I don't have to agree with them, but I've found over the years that sometimes somebody will say something that actually makes some sense. And I'd like to believe that people are smart enough to know their own mind, or at least know their thinking. But hey, it is what it is, right? Okay, we get these. Okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So, if you always have a chance to listen to somebody, an older gentleman or older woman, somebody that's older than you, listen to what they have to say. Get to know them, talk to them. And I think you'll find that they have some gems. They have some interesting stories to tell. Now, it doesn't always mean I'm going to agree with you. You have to agree with them. But you can learn from the older generation. It's all about keeping an open mind. Okay. All right, so we are actually yeah, I can see the storage shed there. So we are almost there. There's the storage shed. So now we'll do this. Actually, I'll leave that. There we go. All right, we got a road to our quarry. That's awesome. There we go. There. Grab the mushroom. Get that out of there. Those berries. All right. We are doing good. make some more timber from these logs. So we got plenty of small stone now, so to keep us going for a little bit. That's good. All right. We are doing good, ladies and gentlemen. We are able to okay. All right, now before we start making the plank, let's top off the timber, shall we? Okay. There we go. Now we can go ahead and make the planks. Convert the rest of this timber into planks, so that way we're starting on that. Yeah. We're getting our resources refilled and restocked. I think we'll name that road we just made. I think we'll name that Stone Quarry Pass or something like that. Yeah, actually, I like that idea. Yeah, Stone Quarry Pass. I like that. And we're getting our plank refilled, so their planks refilled, which is good. I'm just trying to see where we are. Okay, so we still have a little bit to go. Yeah. Oh, might actually help if I do that. Might actually help if I do that. So it does take time to do this. But it'll be worth it to have this done in the end. And in the next episode, we should be able to start building our next building. Which I haven't decided what that's going to be yet. I don't know what we'll build next. Still have to build a tavern, still have to build a... I guess you'd have to have a church, right? Yeah. Oh, we need to do the tax thing too, yeah. Do not want the king of the kingdom being upset with us for not paying our taxes now, do we? Guess we better think about that next. Alright, before we do any more plank, let's, that might not be something we... Landscaping stake. What would it be called? Oh, claim. Okay. Let's see, left click to see. Let's put this. Well, it's not going to cooperate, is it? Stone. There we go. We can put it right like that. All right, so we've got this. Okay, so how long does... Okay. All right, so now I can... All right, let's see. Oh, yeah. All right, we had 24 days. Cool. Well, that was easy. One, two, 2, 4, 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right, 16 more sets of planks and we'll have that all emptied up, that all filled up. Okay, so we've got a claim to our territory. That's actually good. And we set that for 24 days. I'm sure the king will be happy with us now. Or the king of the region, anyway. Obviously, we are the king of the territory that we have claimed. I suppose I could have built a wooden claim block, but yeah. The stone one's a little better. So we did good. We're getting a lot accomplished today. I know it's probably a boring episode, but we are getting a lot done, whether we realize it or not. We'll just get all the rest of this done. Now, what would have been nice for them to have done is put a little thing here that would allow you to search your inventory, but it's all right. Actually, can I do that? No, I can't. All right. Oh boy. Oh, it's getting dark out here. Three, 6, 7, So 10 more rows to fill. All right. Let's do a quick sleep so that we can see. Yeah. Okay. Let's finish this up. And actually, I think what we'll do yeah. Let's go and drop some stuff into our... Let's go drop some stuff off at the shed. At our community storage shed here. Which is at the corner of... Which is at the corner of Main Street and... This is it. Oyster. Yep. Do we have any clay? Let's see. I don't remember. I don't think so. Oh yeah, we do. Right here. Any more clay? No. Did see a little more gravel. We'll throw that there. Berries. Of course. There we go. Okay. 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 There's the sticks, yeah. You know what they say, sticks and stones can break your bones, but words can never hurt you. Wonder if that's really true. Well, why did I put these over here? It's because they're ash, okay. Alright. Okay, it's wooden shovels. Drop the wheat off. All right. Well, that makes life a little easier. Okay. Alright, so we've put all that in the shed. And we can finish up making the planks. So, we'll think about what building we're going to build in our next episode and what else we need to do as we continue on forward in our wonderful little village. Will it be a tavern? Maybe a town hall? I don't know. Maybe a tavern. I don't know. We'll see. Let's go put this set in, make sure, because I don't want to overflow our plank storage either, so. Okay, so 40, 80, 120, 155. All right, so we need 155 plank, and then I'll be done. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so it's 30 plank. This will be 60. That should be 90. And this will get us to 120. I think I said 155. Okay, I think I said 155, so let's go with this just to make sure. Go run this out. $40, $80, $120, $165. Whoops, okay. I was off by a number. Alright, I need 10. 10 more blanks and we've got it. By George, we got it. And there we go. Okay, so that gets that. Okay. Oh man, that looked like... They do tend to make it a little confusing, at least... Grab that. You know, it's interesting. When they started Space Engineers, started developing that, and I had bought the game, and they put planets on. They added that's the planets. Finding ore resources was pretty easy because they had that tint overlay over the terrain, so you'd know where the veins were. Now they just make them little black spot, little splotches here and there. And, it's pretty hard to see unless you've got a really keen eye. Part of me would say that they've kind of done that here too. Finding resources. They've made it a little more complicated. To some extent. Not completely complicated. Before I get hit over the head with that by somebody. Because I know there will be some smart aleck out there who will say, oh, he doesn't know how to find ore and whatnot. Well, I know how. I just don't have a keen eye like some people do, so... Never have enough berries. Ooh, mushrooms. That did not look like a stone I just picked up. Well, I guess it was. Okay. Or mushroom. Pick up the stone. 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 Ooh, there's an ore here. Yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, okay, so we put the ore, put a little bit of our path in here for the ore. Okay. Forgot about that. Grab those tasty mushrooms. That food. Well, that kind of answers that question, so we'll have to extend that out. Alright, so let's get this stuff put away, shall we? Let's see. Where is that? Pretty sure I had a... It's gotta be over here. Yeah, it must be. Oh, no, that's right. Okay. All right. We got everything over here. Okay, let me, stash you in there. I suppose I'll throw that in there for now. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think we will call it there. And in the next episode, we'll discuss what we're going to build next. I need to think I will think long and hard this week about what we're going to build, what the next building of our medieval civilization will be. I do apologize if this episode was a little more boring, but today was more of a resource gathering episode. Sometimes we're going to have to do that on camera, and that's okay. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please feel free to hit the like and subscribe button and hit the bell, toggle the bell notification icon to let yourself know when the next video is coming out. And be sure to share the link to the channel with your family, your friends, your colleagues, your co-workers, your pet cat, your pet kitty, your pet puppy dog, whoever it may be. Be sure to share the link to the channel. It does help our community grow, and it helps the channel grow. And I will see you all in the next episode of A Medieval Civilization here on the New Galaxy Gamers channel. Happy gaming!